Hello, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you some of my favorite easy, healthy snacks, and specifically how to stay healthy while you're traveling. As most of you know, I travel a lot. I've been traveling since I was a kid, and growing up in high school, I really struggled with figuring out how to maintain my health and eat healthy and exercise while I was on the go. There was a point in time where I was traveling every single weekend. When I was Miss Washington, I was traveling close to every 3 to 4 days on average, and as exciting and as fun as traveling is, it starts to take a toll on your body, especially if you're not intentional about your health. For many years, I neglected my body and did not do it the right way, and so I'm making this video in hopes that you do not make the same mistakes I do, but also because I know that other people struggle with it too. For a long time, I was in this really awful cycle where I was in this really great routine when I was home. I was getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, exercising regularly, eating healthy foods, and then it seemed like every time I traveled, all of that would get thrown out the window. I would eat such unhealthy food. I never wanted to go to the gym at the hotel. It was so hard for me to get in the amount of water I like to drink in a day. And there were so many times on the plane ride back home where I would get home from a really long trip and I would just feel so gross about myself. And then I would start beating myself up because I'd been on such a good routine for so long, and then I felt like that one weekend kind of blew everything. If you felt like that before and struggle to stay on track while you're traveling, this video is for you. I'm gonna take you into my kitchen right now and show you some of my favorite healthy snacks and then a few tips on how I maintain that while I'm traveling. Welcome to my kitchen. We didn't go very far. We started right there on my couch. And now here we are in my kitchen. Close my closet, that's unprofessional. Okay, into the pantry we go. I'm gonna grab my rice cakes. Looks like I only have one left. Great, that means I only got one chance to get it right. This first one is a twist on a PB&J. This is probably one of my favorite snacks, but you can start with any kind of nut butter that you like. Today I'm gonna be using the Justin's Cinnamon Almond Butter because it's so amazing. You're gonna spread the nut butter on the rice cake. The rice cakes can be pretty dry, so I like to cover it completely and get a nice thick layer on there like that. Then you're gonna plop some raspberries on the top and just set them on. Don't worry about them being too stuck now, because then what you're gonna do is take a fork and smash the berries. You wanna be kind of gentle so you don't break the rice cake, but just start gently tapping them and they'll start to kind of explode like that. And then you'll see them start to mush together into a jelly-like consistency. So you're gonna do this until it's all covered on the top, and that's it. Oh my gosh, these are so amazing. The raspberry smash hack is one of my favorite tricks because it's way healthier than jelly. There's no added sugars or preservatives, and it pretty much tastes the same. Ah, I love this snack. Bon appetit. Another thing you can do if you're a fan of avocado toast is literally do the same thing with the rice cake, but put avocado on the top and smash it up. I would show you that example, but I'm out of rice cakes. The next snack I'm gonna show you is the apple sandwich. You're gonna take an apple and slice it kind of down the middle so you get 2 really thick slices. Boom. So you have your 2 slices here. We can move these to the side. Now you can use a knife or a small cookie cutter to get these cores out. I'm just using the back of a frosting tip. I'm just gonna punch out these holes right here. Okay, once you have your 2, they almost look like apple donuts. You're gonna take your apple donuts. I'm using Justin's Cinnamon Almond Butter. You're going to generously spread some peanut butter on the apple. When you put these together, the peanut butter kind of smushes out, so try to keep it on the inside and just be aware that it's gonna explode. So it's kind of hard to spread, so you kind of just have to lay it on there. Then it's easy. You're gonna take your top right on there, and boom. You've got an apple peanut butter sandwich. Okay, now we're gonna make some peanut butter protein bites. Now, this is super easy. All you really need is some oats, peanut butter, honey or maple syrup, chocolate chips if you want them. I'll put a recipe in the description box down below, but today I'm gonna use this packaged mix because it's essentially all of those ingredients that I just said just already mixed together. All you have to add is some coconut oil, peanut butter, and mix it all up. So we're gonna do that now. These are really great because you can keep them in the fridge in a Tupperware and just have them ready to go when you are running late, or you can just snag one out of the fridge and eat it on the run. Okay, the first step is to pour in all of the ingredients. Now we're gonna do 1/2 cup of almond milk. That said you could use 1/4 cup of ghee or coconut oil, and I didn't have quite enough ghee, so we did a combo 1/4 cup of ghee / coconut oil. And the last thing is a 1/4 cup of syrup or honey. And now we're gonna mix it all together. I would recommend using something stronger than this frozen yogurt spoon. But I was already using it for the coconut oil, so we're going with it. It should look kind of like this. It's pretty sticky. Okay, so once you have this all in your bowl, you can either press this down into a pan and then cut bars after you refrigerate it, or you can make little balls. You can pick it up in your hands like this and make little balls, and then put these in the fridge to harden up. But they're so simple, so yummy, and they last in the fridge for a couple of days. If you wanted to add more protein to these, you could definitely put a scoop of protein powder in them as well, and that would be great. Dang, it's really good. Another one of my favorite snack hacks is some good old cut up veggies and hummus or a yogurt parfait. For my yogurt parfaits, I just do plain Greek yogurt layered with granola and some berries. Obviously a huge scoop of peanut butter or any kind of nut butter. I'm not gonna show you how to make those because I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but I wanna hop right into the last one, which is ice cream. Ice cream is my favorite food, and if I could substitute it for every single meal of the day, I'm pretty sure I think I would, because I love it so much and it's actually a problem. I now do not allow myself to buy gallons or even pints of ice cream to bring home because I know that if I open it, I will eat the whole thing in one sitting. That is not a joke. One thing I have discovered is that I'm a lazy eater. The less effort, the better. If I have to chew and crunch and do all this work to eat my food, it's just a lot of work. I really just love the sensation and the feeling of something cold and soft in my mouth. And so I've discovered things that are like ice cream that are healthier that still kind of satisfy that craving. Like, the best one I found so far that I love making, I make this all the time, is nice cream, which is basically ice cream that's nice for your body. The key to a good nice cream is frozen bananas. Bananas are going to give you the silkiest, smoothest, thickest nice cream, and really you don't even need much else. Now you can add different things if you want other flavors or if you want to put other fruits in them to like mix it up and make it fun, but honestly, frozen bananas mashed up in a blender gives you the best nice cream in the world. So probably the best and easiest thing to do is just buy a big bundle of bananas and then chop them up and stick them in the freezer and then blend those. I'm making this video on the fly and I forgot to get a bundle of bananas, so I'm using this bag of pre-frozen sliced bananas from Sprouts. I only have half a bag left, so I'm not sure how much ice cream this is going to make, but I thought it would be fun to add some frozen diced pineapple chunks to show you what it would be like if you added some different fruits. Warning, you have to be patient when you make ice cream because it takes a really, really long time. If you want that really creamy, thick consistency like ice cream, you have to be patient and don't add more liquid. More liquid will mean it's thinner and you won't get that nice consistency. I think the best blender to use to make an ice cream is a Vitamix. I just got this and it works wonders. I might do a whole video on different smoothies and smoothie bowls that you can make with Vitamix. You can actually make like soups and hummus and all cookie dough, all kinds of things in this blender, so I am a big fan. It's really, really tough to do in something like a Ninja or any other kind of blender. The reason why this is easier is because you have this top with this. This is the miracle stick because you can punch down the bananas and get them to blend without having to add more liquid. Okay, so I'm just gonna add all of these blenders into the blender. And I'm going to add just a smidge of frozen pineapple for that flavor. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Put this on, attach the lid. This is about to get really loud. Okay, we're gonna start on low and then we're gonna gradually increase and punch it down and then turn it on. You ready? It's starting to blend up really nicely and we haven't even added any liquid. Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful that is. Yo. Oh my gosh, this is the best. This is the best ever. Adding a little bit of pineapple is the perfect thing because it tastes like Hawaii in a bowl and it like kind of has Dole Whip vibes, so I'm just saying, that took me like less than 5 minutes to make. I want to go to Hawaii. I also get asked about these a lot. These bowls, they're actually coconut shells. I got them from a company called Coconut Bowls. I'll put the link down in the description below. All right, move on, Nicole. People don't want to see you eating. They want to know about your tips. Okay, now that I've showed you my favorite snack hacks, I wanted to touch on a few tips on how to stay healthy while traveling. I think as an overall note, the biggest thing is to... Okay, so I just finished editing this video and I think I'm gonna stop it right here and break it up into 2 parts because this video is already getting pretty long and I don't wanna bore you. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel because next week I'm gonna come back with part 2 where I share all my tips on how to stay healthy while you're traveling. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got some new inspiration for some healthy snacks. Like I said, be sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss part 2 of this video. But thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next week.